All right, please be seated. And it's my understanding that the jury has reached a verdict. It looks like the verdict is in the hand of juror 46, so we'll collect that. All right, if we can have Mrs. Brophy rise. It says, we, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn in the above entitled cause, do find our verdicts upon the counts submitted to us as follows. Count 1, murder in the second degree, guilty. And then with regards to the two questions, the state alleging that during the commission of this felony, the defendant caused or threatened the use of a firearm, the answer is yes. And then the state further alleges that during the commission of this felony, the defendant and the victim were married, the answer is yes. Now, I will ask juror number 46, it indicates your number in the signature block, and that is you who put your number there? All right, and then by a show of hands, I'm going to ask everyone first whether the verdict of guilty is their verdict on count 1. Raise your hand if it is. All right, and then with regard to the question of caused or threatened the use of a firearm, if your answer is yes, raise your hand. And then lastly, if during the commission of the felony, the defendant and victim were married and your answer is yes, raise your hand. All right. Does either side have anything for the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. The jury will be excused. We thank you for your time.
All rise.
All right, then I would ask defense as far as a sentencing date, what defense would like to do.
We have 10 days, Your Honor.
Yes. Let me take a look at the calendar. And I'll ask the state also to consult with people who may wish to be present regarding dates here. It's not quite 10 days, but I'm looking at Friday, the 3rd of June, because I am out the fall, although we could also do it Monday, June 6th. So do you want to check with anyone? We'll ask the state if you want to check with anyone to see if those dates work.
I will say that June 6th, that week, I am out myself.
Okay.
I'm supposed to leave on the 3rd, but of course I can delay that. I would prefer if we could even go just the day before to June 2nd. But anytime that week would also work.
We will be out next week.
Oh, the entire week? Okay, then, and Mr. Overstreet, you say you're out the entire week of the 6th through the 10th?
I am.
Well, then that puts us down to Monday the 13th.
Can I just check with the family?
Yes. And while he's checking, does Monday the 13th work for defense?
Does, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it sounds like Monday the 13th would work fine.
All right, we'll give you a time in just a moment. Yes.
9 a.m.
It's 9 a.m. on the 13th work.
Does.
That is Monday, June 13th at 9 a.m. Does that works for defense? Does it work for the state?
I believe so. 1 second. Yes, that'll work, Your Honor.
All right, and I'm planning to block 2 hours, which may be more than is necessary. Does either side think we would need more than that?
I think 2 hours sounds appropriate.
All right, then that's what we'll do.